And we are live. Hello and welcome back to my Skog Does Minecraft villager only run. What have I rendered in on? Ooh, that's a lot of things over there already. I thought I'd rendered the game in more than this. My apologies. Starting a bit late today. I have just had a nice phone call with my dad, as it was Father's Day. It is really weird not having my 3D printer running right now, not gonna lie. My game sound turned down too low? I don't know yet. Anyway, it's weirdly quiet. So. There we go. There we go, that's nice. That's better. Hello, Deb's Red. Sorry for the delays. Say I was calling my dad, as it is Father's Day. So, one of my lovely viewers sent me a small guide on how to have an automated fishing process. That minecart was way off the tracks. So I'm thinking I'm going to try this automated fishing thing just out on the front over here. Just going to quickly pop it up out the chat. Braining. There we go. So I need a series of components, and I've no idea how to make one of them. So, redstone, wood and redstone, alright. That's kinda fancy. So let me see, I need a note block. I need trapdoors. Trapdoors? Trapdoors. I need fence posts. Probably already got some of those actually. Yep. I need a pressure plate. And I need a hopper. Okay, I do need a hopper. Right. Oops. 1, 2, 3. And then a chest. So I need 2 chests. So hopper. Chest. Okay. So I think that's everything I need. I think. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set this up. So I need to have... so I'll look back at the chat in a second. I'm just making sure I'm getting all this set up correctly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. So I'm going to start here. Go to there. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. I've seen these in a few videos. This was sent to me by Kululu. I've also seen it on the Avamant's channel. On his Starting Out in Minecraft. I can recommend that series. It is a good startup. I need the trapdoor on there. Now if I've got this set up correctly, I I should be able to fish automatically. Brain. Okay, so should have left the sand block on. Should I? I'll be fine. Probably. Can always put it back. So I have a fishing rod. So I aim at the... Am I doing it right? I don't think I'm doing it right. Okay, I think I'm forgetting what I need to be doing here. Stand on the chest, the note block will play scales to let you know it's working. Okay. Let me get another 8 wood. And presumably as well the trapdoor being open would indicate. Is it working? It doesn't feel like it's working. I could probably look at investing in a better rod, but I know that you can catch them really easily, so I'm not inclined to just part with emeralds for something I can get for free. I mean, I've got the ocean just there, so... If you pivot the camera very slightly, I'm saying right quite near that farm, so hopefully it'll work still. Trapdoor should be up. Good morning, yet another Just Crusade. I see that you have not survived the night. There was some concern early on. So hello, George. I feel fine this morning. Probably to everyone's chagrin. I think that's the right word. Not that this isn't riveting, but I've gotten 2 fish. Am I doing this wrong? I think I was doing this wrong. Not gonna lie, this doesn't seem like it's working. Okay, fair enough. It's just standard rod issues then. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this for too long. I might have to find something else to do. I'm going to go till I catch another fish, then I'm going to look at buying a better fishing rod. Because this one is rather bootleg. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice Father's Day. No one was forgotten. It's Father's Day. You should probably, you know, do something for that. Alright, so I've got 3 cod, a salmon, and a pufferfish. Alright, I'm gonna need to remember which game I'm playing. I played Rising Storm for a little bit yesterday. I've completely forgotten how this one works. So I need paper, I need leather. I need gemeralds. Don't need those. I do need to get a stack of potatoes at some point. Right, let's go to the tasty beef field. Looting diamond sword is probably one of the most humane means of disposing of cattle. There we go. Come back and feed them in a bit. See, now that golem gate's worked, hasn't it? Because all the golems are now over here, instead of... Well, there's some here, but most of them are over there now. You know what this means? I can set up a magma trap. Yeet. And if I'm not mistaken, happy Father's Day to... Now, I'm trying to think of the... what is the social requirements on this? Just generalised fathers, I guess, can be, I guess, applied to, as I know that Mother's Day is always, it's all mothers, it doesn't matter who you are, you should be thankful to mothers type attitude a lot of the time. So it's like, you know what, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that our friend 966 here has offspring of their own. Hashtag Golem Games. Okay, if you guys get tired of this series and want me to make a different one, or another one, where I just play Minecraft normally and try and, you know, do things without, you know, just relying on villagers, I may have to go down a bit of the old D&D jokes front and call it Minecraft Golem's Gate. I don't know if that would be too terrible a joke, though. Ooh, butchers. Hello. Is that Ocelot? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume, based on the chat. I mean, it'd be fairly easy to... I mean, I could set up another single-player world without much difficulty. That's the point. Have I updated the map recently? I don't remember. So we are up to episode 18. So the coral-based farm works. Now this little pit here is how? How are you? Why? Why are you like this? Are you a decent one? Oh, he is. Oh no, he's not. He's an expensive one. He can stay there. He'll work it out. Alright, I guess I will probably start that. I guess Monday? I will start a competing stream. I'm still going to try and base it around a village, but I will do things that are a bit more, you know, mobile. My first thing to do will probably be to try and build a iron farm. So I need to get a fishing person. So no difference particularly yet, apart from a little smudge on the seafront. I might try and do 2 streams of each, a stream of each rather, a day, depending on how busy I am, as it is going to be my actual busy point of my work season soon. With the, you know, the old actual job I have. At the moment it's the very quiet season. There we go. But yeah, I work in, like, property management, so I... say property management. I work for someone who does property management. So a lot of my job is seasonal, and my voice is going all weird. So, I think I just need to go to bed, come back in the morning, go to the library, and all may be well. Because now you can catch enchanted fishing rods quite regularly. But, you know, I might as well give them a head start. Come on, down the ladder. So I'm just going to leave that farm over there, just ticking to itself. Channeling, protection. Bane of arthropods. Nothing yet. Respiration. Where do you go? Looting 2. One of the good boys. Curse of Binding. sure I had a guy who was selling these. Sweeping edge. Do I not? Do I not have one of these guys? I thought I did. Ah, maybe I did. Like the past tense. Wait, was that? Oh, fire protection, okay. Alright, I don't actually have that book, so... I need to trade with these farmers at least. Okay, you're a master farmer already. You're a master. Do, 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 do. Alright, farmers. Farmers. Who armors? You're a fisherman. Could probably get some string. Got 3 armorers now, which is kind of useful. Alright, I'm just going to sell it to... Hey, I found one that has relevant skills. You want 6 pumpkins. Ooh, okay, that number went up. What are you then? Is it this guy? He just changed his offers. Ah, I can wait. Right. Let's go and dump those spare bits. I guess I will go back to fishing, due to not having a better fishing stick. Unless I can trade significantly with one of my fishermen. I want coal or string. None of them I think wanted fish. I'll actually check. So I've got raw fish, raw fish. I have not been keeping up with the chat, I'm afraid. I will try and get more up to date soon. So, does it get busy with all the new students moving in? It does in about late August. At the moment it's all the students moving out, and then all of my work having to be a thing. Ooh, he will sell campfires. Fancy. But you, I'm not buying that many buckets of fish. No one needs that many buckets. Yeah, it does get busier. Thing is, so far this year, there's like about one house where I'm more sort of dubious, but pretty much all the students have been really good this year, so I should have very little work to do. Which is nice. Let's try and catch up. Has anyone lived in the snowy game one yet? I have not, but I plan to get into the snowy biome when I start a new server. But I will have all the exploration of that, as that will be beneficial. Yeah, villagers do have a problem with being alive in this game, I've found. I just found out you can use campfires to cook. Yep, you put them on, I think it's 30 or 60 seconds, and then they pop off again, so you've got to keep an eye on them or set up some hoppers. Yeah, the not using fuel is very useful if you've got a... I don't know if this is working. Oh, that's good. Hoping your doggos are settling into your new place. That was fun. I think I'm doing something wrong with this fishing lark. So when you stand on the chest, aim at the note block. I know I need to keep the bobber in the water, so like this, I think. Monologue time. Alright then. So, Monday or Tuesday, I guess, I'll be doing a live stream on this channel of the lovely Streamlabs goal you've helped me reach. I've also left the target goal up because I don't know, I was expecting that not to get reached. And as it ends in October, then you know, that's the earliest I can well, August, September is the earliest time I can realistically actually get what the goal was for. So I'm just going to leave it up. Because, oh well, you know, nice, simple system. Whoops. I stand close to what is possible for greater target area. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Now, would something like a trapdoor help to stop you actually falling into the water so you can just walk up straight against it? Or would that... Nah, that would probably get switched. I'll wait till I catch another fish and I'll have a look. Ah, you'd be fine, 966. I've heard you talking. Hello, Crunchy Gamma. I like that I've never taken the hook out of the water during this time. So I'm thinking... Trapdoor does not work. Just gonna disavow my chat. So cast the line. There we go. Venny, Venny, Venny. I probably won't be streaming at all on Thursday for anyone who will be distressed by this, as I have work in the morning followed by a hospital appointment, so... Alright then, game. Well, I'm out of string, so, so I can find that fisherman. You're buying cod. No, you're buying coal and selling cod. Buying string and selling campfires. Should be another one. I have a Discord, but it's one I literally just use as a place to upload my work. So it's not a social one, I'm afraid. I will be on your stream Thursday night, yes, but that's because that's your night, not my night. I say I have a Discord, I don't use it though. I'm in lots of other people's Discords, which I'm currently in one of them now, as far as I'm aware. Right then, so let's go to the mob farm and try and do that. I have a thing where I only have like people I know on my Discord, and the, you know, in the stream chats. It's nothing personal. It's just a load of the people I've met I wouldn't want on my streams. No string. Lots of skeletons dying in there. What? Let's see if I can. I'ma just do a thing in the chat. Nothing personal, but I'm trying to keep my channel nice and family friendly. Yeah, the cat it gets fed though regularly. Don't worry, I look after the cat. I mean, if you want to, George, but I'm not very exciting this time of day. You might help. Just try and keep it PG. So no spiders yet. And there was me selling all of my string. So, you know, it's a thing that I find kind of weird. You can't make string out of wool. You can make wool out of string. You can't do the other way around. Well, I guess until I get more string, I can't do fishing. No, considering the effort that cat took me to get it in there, I'm not letting it out anytime soon. Ooh. I'm tempted to get the vines. But I could get vines anywhere else I wanted to. But I think I'll get some vines. Just one. I mean, I could make a golem trap, but I don't need iron right now. That's the point. I had been remembering. Just slowly. I need water. Because I need to fill these all up with water first, otherwise it won't work. Whoops.
G'day.
Hello, George. As I'm sure you are aware, you are live on YouTube.
Yeah. So what was the deal with that rod earlier?
It's an auto fisher, which in theory makes fishing quicker. However, it just wore out the fishing rod very quickly, so I think I'm doing it wrong.
Huh.
That or I need a better grade of fishing rod first.
So what's the trapdoor for? Does it reset the water block beneath it or something?
I'm not too sure.
Because it seems like a weird setup. It's got, what, a button, a fence post.
Yeah, I'm not... I can't remember exactly why it works, but I've seen a video of why it does, so... I'll probably go and watch that video while I'm getting lunch.
In terms of the fishing thing, I was reading the chat, and Umberboy9, whatever, something or other, said it's more efficient with a lure on the rod.
Yeah, I need
Might
to
have
get a
been a part
magical
of what the
fishing rod.
problem was. But I'm not going to hang out here long because I'm a very big threat to PG, so I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
Right.
well, if we break it ourselves, welcome to join back in. At that point, it doesn't matter as much.
Mm. So I noticed the village seems to be prospering.
Yeah, it's doing quite well. I gave them a load more beds at one point, and that's really boosted their numbers.
Is it situated on an island or because like
It's sort of a
I've noticed a lot
peninsula.
of water? Peninsula, right? And that caused new problems with drowned and stuff coming out of the
Yeah,
waters.
well, I've got a fence around the village as well as on the landward and seaward sides.
Right.
Which has made things easier to my mind. Yeah, I made a lot of TNT last episode. It was a good feeling.
What are you doing with that sugarcane plantation?
Why are you like this?
What do you mean? Why am I like this?
No, if you see the stream, it's just
I think the stream is a couple minutes behind. I'm
yeah,
seeing you fill in the
I'm doing that,
sugarcane.
but it's yeah, I'm filling it in so it's easier to run across.
But doesn't that? Oh, those are slabs, are they?
Yep, slabs remain waterlogged,
Oh.
meaning that you can keep it covered over.
That's handy. Yeah, you used to have to put them in the block above.
Yep. Trapdoors also work. This should mean that now I can just sort of run sort of just generally in the area without having to worry about falling in.
Mm.
Which is pleasant. Yeah, I'm keeping on the 3x3, so it's not quite as space efficient, but it does mean that I can remove elements of it with ease. Also, good morning, Talon. Set words. Oh, leads. one of his llamas live?
Oh, by the way, the wandering merchants, do they stick around or?
They stick around a bit. I think I've had 2 at one time, where they're just sort of
Yeah, because
they'd clumped up. But generally they don't hang around very long.
I encountered one and I walled him in, but then he disappeared after
Yeah.
a couple of days.
Well, the thing is, it's just best to get what you want from them early on, and then wait till another one comes back. Because I'm still wanting to get birch saplings. Because I have all the other trees. So I had acacia and oak already. And I had jungle nearby. But I've purchased dark oak saplings and spruce saplings from the merchants. And no worries for being late, Talon. You know, the fact that people want to come and be helpful moderators and not just use their admin powers for evil is always pleasant. And by evil, you know, just sort of what I do of messing around.
Ban all the people.
Right, so
Ban me especially. Yeah.
I believe George here is Australia. I could be very much mistaken, but
Yeah, I am Australian.
he is of the G'day, I believe, is the technical term. So, I need to throw the rod. So if I throw it in, I throw it against this post, and then I aim at the note block, so that the bobber even cannot go forwards because it's stuck on the post, which means it can't go into the bit where there's not water.
Right.
And this should, as long as I do it right, because see there's no wear on the fishing rod yet. So as long as I'm doing it right, and if I time it correctly, as it pulls the rod out, as soon as you recast it, that'll activate the trapdoor again, so it'll flip it up.
Wait, so you're constantly left button clicking?
I am holding down the right click. But because it doesn't pull the rod out of the water, it doesn't count. But as soon as the rod catches, you're pressing right click, so it automatically lures it in. And then it works. So I think what I was doing earlier was standing in the wrong place.
Huh.
This works rather nicely. You just need to be very careful with where you're standing.
And why are you standing on a chest?
Because then the chest has something to store it in. If I'm standing on the chest, it means I'm at the right height to hit the block. Also, hello, colourful gem. The chat is very active for a Sunday morning. I'm not complaining. This is
right,
probably
it's
very
over
dull
there.
to watch. Whew, 12
So
people
is the
watching
note
now.
block
The note block
is the note
is a
block-
thing you can constantly hit.
without breaking it?
Yep, because you right click to hit it to play music. So this fishing rod is barely worn out this time, whereas I wore through the last 2 so quickly because I messed it up. Now, one thing you can do with this is you rebind, you right click to something else, and then just put like something on it. And then, you know, go and get something to eat. As an example.
Huh.
stop there for now and have a look in the box. So you have
So
a
with that
saddle,
mystery
a pair of
solved-
boots, and a few more fish.
I'm gonna have to try this out on my own at some point. Figure out why it works. Because it seems awfully convoluted.
So I kind of knackered my fishing rod up a bit then, but got it recast. I won't be doing that WD lemma. It's weirdly quiet not having my printer on when I'm doing these streams. Not complaining though. Hello, Kashaf Raman. Hope I'm pronouncing your name slightly correctly. As you are not pronouncing mine correctly, I will try and rephrase that. Hello, Kashaf Raman. Yep, as in theory the rod is just in the water, which doesn't use up any of its durability. There's a lot of creepers over there.
So the button is keeping the trapdoor up?
Yep. Because the bobber is in the trapdoor. Is in the pressure plate even. Now I
So
don't know
why
why
is
you
the
need...
trapdoor there?
I think it's to keep the bobber stuck. But I'm not too sure.
But
There's
it's not
probably
in
a
the
good
same
explanation on someone else's video of why it works. I just know that it works.
block. Alright.
If I stand in just the right place, I can completely obscure the moon with the trapdoor. Now I know that rain helps. Part of me wonders if just doing regular fishing would be better. Are you going to be on the stream tonight, Ash? That's a good point. I'm streaming tonight, aren't I? I haven't informed. This isn't auto fishing, but it's the same thing, so I'm going to do this for a bit. It's a good way of watching the mob farm or getting some XP, though. However, it is morning. Let's go to the place with the shops. I'm really tempted to just try and aggro some raiders to get the hero of the village sometime, but I'm concerned that if that goes badly, a lot of my good work will be erased.
What do you think? You'll get overrun or some shit?
Well, if I do, then bad things will happen. However, I should be okay once I've got everything set up for it. It will be something more interesting to happen. So, get rid of the cactus. Right, pumpkin. What are you buying? What are you selling? Oh dear, that's not fun. Hello. Please enjoy all of those pumpkins. And watch as he levels up. So he was gold, now he's emerald. Will he keep going? Will he keep going?
What was that sound?
That was me getting a lot of XP. Come on.
Sounded like someone closing a door.
Oh yeah, that is the sound of doors closing rapidly. He's not quite enough XP to level him over. So let's dump some of this junk in Mahoose. So that's the bones from the farm. Rotting meat. Saddles are technically equipment. Ooh, okay, I've got more saddles than I thought. Stuff that's too big to fit anywhere else. Fish. So I need to get rid of some of this stuff at some point. So let's go and find the fisherman. Okay, you're only buying those fish, but never mind.
Yeah, I just watched a tutorial and I'm none the wiser as to
Why,
how
but it
that
does.
Yeah.
Well, I know that if you're trying to draw, it will. So it needs to give something that will keep your mouse clicks. Because obviously doing that ain't working. But if you're hitting something else, if I've got my rod in the water over there, let's see how this goes. So it looks like my rod's wearing out quite quickly, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. Now this obviously wouldn't auto-fish, but I'm going to see if the principle's the same. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. So if this one... So when you stand on here... The lure is pulled under the water, which closes the trapdoor, which draws the line in. Okay. So that... normal. As soon as it sinks off, though, it falls out, trapdoor closes, you lose the aim, and because you can't hit the block, instead of hitting the block, it does that. Okay, that's fairly simple. And it needs to be an iron trapdoor, as otherwise you could just open and close it manually. That makes sense, okay. Simples. I'm going to see if I can pull that.
So what's the trapdoor for? Is so that you don't click the block?
Yep, the trapdoor stops you clicking the block when you actually draw, because the trapdoor closes and you can't open the trapdoor with right click. So instead of doing that, it pulls the line in.
Right.
So that's actually fairly simple. Now I've, done the brain thing. But you can fish in any patch of water that has sky above it.
And the trapdoor and pressure plate don't nullify that.
Nope. They are transparent blocks. Which also why you may notice there's loads of light on the ladder, but not on the plates, and they only really spawn on one side. So what I'm going to go and do is take a dark oak slab over there and correct that. There's only about... because less than half the farm over there is efficient at this point. I like the golems are slowly just jumping into the cactus repeatedly. That's quite humorous. That's quite a few olds. It's like, you know, a respectable amount of old.
Well, with that mystery solved of the trapdoor, I'm gonna head off and bid you good night.
Okay.
So yeah,
No.
good luck with the trading and stuff. See
Yep.
yous.
See it. Now you may notice, if you're in the game, that ladder now is in darkness, not in light. Also, good morning, Lord Crispo. Okay, you can already see things spawning on the farm more now. I should try and get another cat into it. And make another level of just creepers, but it works enough for me. They're like Brownian motion of wandering around does the job. So I'm just going to do some regular fishing while I watch the mob farm. Just it's a bit quieter, a bit more peaceful, and to be honest, I am not currently in the best of health, but hopefully that'll improve in about a few minutes, and I'll go out to doing something more exciting. If you have ideas for exciting things I can do, chat, do let me know. See, I've heard the opposite on that, Karma. I think it varies from person to person. Like Soylent Green. Oh dear. The music's quite pleasant. Just watching zombies and things fall into the farm. Yeah. Hmm. I think my fishing is slightly misaligned. I might start trying to build some slightly more extravagant things soon. I have to make a large quarry as a source of stone. Now I've got plenty of TNT. Then I can start making some more exciting buildings. Because now I've got a big cactus farm I normally make. I've got if you've seen that on Omegon streams or on Ash's streams, then it's quite a big fella. Well, I think if I was going to make another one, I would make it differently. It has some inefficiencies, but I can try and get around those with a slightly larger building. They get bored and wander off the sides. It's quite funny. I am somewhat sleepy right now. I will hopefully go away, as I said, but till then, any suggestions in the chat, let me know. I've got a large amount of sandstone recently. I'm actually kind of tempted to make a sand filler device. That might be something quite fun to do. Because I need a basic redstone clock and a piston. And I have a piston already, as far as I'm aware. So I need a basic redstone clock. And lots of sand. And then all I need to do is to apply sand, and then all will be well. As every time the clock triggers, it will send a pulse to the piston will then push the sand, build a pyramid. See, I would do that, but to do one that would be impressive enough would take a very large amount of time, and it wouldn't really serve any purpose. It might be fun, don't get me wrong, but if I were to build it solid, I'd basically just have to reshape a mountain. I will go for a lighthouse at some point. I need to get the villagers to be more careful. I could probably have a go at the piston clock. That might be fun. There's a cat there. And here's me with lots of fish. When was I standing on here? I don't remember standing on here. Got 19 cod. Boom. New kitty. So, what do you think, chat? Should have a go at making a piston clock? What are the rules you're limiting yourself? I cannot make tools above wooden ones. And I'm not mining if I can avoid it, because mining is very, very boring to watch. Especially with stone tools. I might be able to do some mining later when I've got diamond, but stone at the moment, so yeah. I'm going to get 4 stacks of that. I'm going to get the redstone I've got. Get the piston I've got. I need to find the cleric. Buy all of his redstone. There we go. All of that, please. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to start over here. So I'm going to need some actual blocks, otherwise this won't work. Sandstone is nice and easy to adjust. Yep.
Hello.
Hello. This is Ash, who has joined the stream, for anyone who is unaware.
Yes.
So I'm
I
going
figured
to...
I'd come join you for a bit.
Understandable. Now I need to make a small pit to about here.
Oh no. I don't think that'll happen, Kululu. He was saying that it'll be funny to watch me try to buy an energy drink at the Tesco because I look so young. I was saying, like, the moment I walked into the store yesterday to get certain beverages, they carded me. Like, I couldn't even walk in the store without getting carded.
Some people find that flattering. I got ID'd yesterday for a similar reason, so...
Well, you're young, so it's understandable.
Not that young.
Okay, well, you're younger than me. But no, you don't look like you would, you know, like you're 18 or anything like that.
So that's the filler pipe sorted out. Now I don't know if redstone works underwater. I do need to steal that. So
That is weird. That you have to be 25 to buy energy drinks?
no, you don't have to be 25, you have to look 25 or older.
How do you look 25?
Yeah, well, it'd be how it be.
Okay.
It's to prevent small people being unattended and going and buying energy drinks, I would assume.
But, like, I don't look 25. And I am way over 25. Understandable, Kulu. So what are you building?
I'm having a go at building a sand pusher. As a more of a can I do this, not should I do this. So I'm going to put this piston here. Going to make poor decisions. So I'm basically going to have to swim carefully down here. I need to set a redstone clock, which as far as I'm aware you cannot do underwater. So this is probably going to be a vast waste of time, but it should be interesting. So the ground is clear. Got a lot of space in front of me. Now I need to get a... that's good, right. So I'm going to swim down here. Back up, because I need a pickaxe.
That looks like a water slide.
It is a little bit at the moment. And now I could do it with a lever as the simple option, but then I'd need to be active on 2 parts of it, which would make it less automated. So next I need to now as far as I'm aware, I can make a redstone clock in 1, 2.
You have 13 people watching.
I do. I'm very, very happy with this. And hopefully I can make it worth their while by building something interesting for them all to watch. So this is more of a, does this work in this format? Because as far as I'm aware, it should. So this pipe doesn't really need to be there, but it's a convenient access point. So the signal booster does, yeah, okay, it needs to be dry. Gotcha. Okay, that's easily resolved. I just need to go and find it, because these are kind of valuable. At least with how I'm playing. So we need to go... So swim down. Swim down better than that. Now I need to fill in... There we go. I need to go down another layer.
So this is going to do what?
This is going to be a thing for... you know how my island floats?
Yes.
I want it to not do that anymore.
So you need to be a solid structure.
Mm-hmm. So now I can knock out this middle bit, and this should leave me enough space in a nice dry area to put down a repeater. So I actually put down the repeater. That's completely what I wanted you to do, game. My depth perception appears to be slightly off at the moment. Right. No. Yeah, I'm just button mashing. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, right, let's go get all the parts again. Because apparently I'm just being super clumsy right now.
Oh.
Okay, so I need some headroom. I need to put a repeater. I then need to put a Block. I'm going to mess this up again in a second, I'm sure. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Stop, press. I'm just not even hitting the right keys. This is fine. This is fine. It's gonna try to drown. Why? Why are you doing this to me, game? This is not the thing. Okay, fine. You know what we can do? It's gonna ignore what you want to do. And of course I'm now stuck in a solid box. Great. Okay. This is fine. Right.
Just stay calm.
I'm
Just keep
calm.
breathing.
I am just being really, really clumsy, and I've no idea why. Okay, so now I can carefully, gracefully drop into that hole in the ground. I can just press buttons at random. Sure. I might have to stop soon. This is not a thing that is normal. So, redstone torches. Redstone torches. Need another block in this chain. Redstone. Redstone. Now I need to put another pair of them. So I need a torch and a block. Well, that should.
You have a question in the chat. Karma
What are
said,
the redstones used for? Okay, redstone is the sort of electricity of the game. Okay, so I've now got a piston system. Now I've cunningly stood in the wrong place. So I'm going to carefully try and... Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Right. Okay. So, I'll try and explain why this works. So, the torches turn each other off. Because when you have one, it powers the next one, which turns off the one next to it. But this one is on, because that one is off. But because the power is not instantaneous, there is a slow loop. Now all I can do is I can stand here, hopefully. And I need a trapdoor or something. And I stand here, and apparently it doesn't work. Okay. Now, if this has worked, which I do hope it has. Slow that down a bit.
Hello, Joe. Good afternoon.
This just doesn't seem to want to work for me right now.
Also, yes, Kululu, that was very rude. Someone came in and was trying to like promote their channel on your chat.
I mean, if they can give a good reason as to why, I generally allow it.
They're playing Minecraft, but it just said I'm live. That was it.
Oh, stylish.
Didn't say like
Yeah,
hello or anything.
that's one way of not attracting a fan base, I guess. I'd imagine I'm going to have dropped a lot of these blocks. So I'm going to turn this off now. And see what it looks like underneath. It has not worked even slightly.
Oh no.
Okay, so the principle, as I was imagining it, was you place a block, place a block, place a block, place a block. Ah. Sea pickles. That was
What's in the
dumb.
way?
Yep. There were sea pickles. So
Oh, Joe, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Hope you feel better.
let's try this again, I suppose.
I found out that my apartment, I have the same issue that you have, but with bikes instead of a loud car.
Yay.
At like midnight, there were kids riding motorbikes just right outside, and then somebody started screaming for them to stop, and then they stopped.
Okay. So at least that block stops the water coming in quite so badly. So now I should be able to stand here. And I'll see if I can use just regular sand for this. Alright, so if it hits the piston though, it Alright. So how that's worked is that it hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that did it. Hey, that worked. Right, let's go and see how well that worked. So the piston is currently stuck. And it is placed. Some of the blocks. So if I were to knock out some of the more behind it, I could make it work again. However, that's not very efficient at all, really, is it?
No. Because you still have to stand there and like put the blocks in.
Yeah. I can stay in one place, in theory. See if I can just drag this villager out. Okay, yeah, he's just stuck behind that block. Come on, pick up, pick up. There we go. Grumble. Right, so this did not work. It did not work.
Experiment was not successful.
Nearly worn out my fishing rod. Alright, well, I guess I will go downstairs in here and collect the pieces. I'll probably leave the actual system in place and just take out all the functional parts.
Huh?
Don't hurt anyone. It worked temporarily. It'll do. What I could also do, for a very similar effect, is to stand here. But I was hoping if I could get a... does not want to pick up those blocks. A little dry system. I could just place the blocks, and every time I move the blocks, it'll push them along another layer. But that did not work. It did not work. I think if it was solid blocks, it would have worked better. But
Are there sea monkeys in this game?
nope. There are, however, like sea pickles, which I gather are at least alive.
Hi, Stein.
Hello.
I'm only here to inquire of sea monkeys.
Okay.
There are no sea monkeys.
That I'm aware of.
Color me disinterested.
Understandable.
Oof. I remember getting those. Like, you could order them in the back of, like, comic books, and they'd send you, like, a little packet of, like, shrimp, I think is what it was. I think they were, like,
Just
shrimp.
Mutant shrimp is not fit for human consumption.
No. But yeah, like, you paid, like, $5, and they sent you a little packet of some kind of animal, and you put it in the water, and they were supposed to be, like, sea monkeys. They only lived for, like, a day.
I think they're meant to be able to live longer than that. I know someone who had some for a while. Kind of begs the question, though, of how are they alive if they're dehydrated? To my knowledge, most animals generally have to continue being alive.
Well, I think they were just, like, freeze-dried shrimp, and then you put them in the water, and then, like, they became unfreeze, like, whatever, and then they came back alive for a temporary amount of time.
Oof, my connection.
I'm not too familiar, to be honest.
You know, I always thought they came in eggs. That's what I...
Yeah, eggs would make more sense.
There was apparently a hybrid breed of shrimp.
Hmm.
And they are apparently not edible.
I would hope so.
And they apparently do not live for very long.
Oh, and I should... Hello, Crunchy Karma. Hello, Dez. Hello, yet another Just Crusade. I don't know if you want me saying the other names. Hello, Talon. Hello, Lemma. Hello, Crystal.
Hello.
I am on single player, I'm afraid. The other people are just in the chat to keep me company.
Yes.
This is my single
What if
player
it's Joe?
trying to just trade with villagers. It's going reasonably well. As the other point of trade with villagers and looting. Okay, so Iron Benjamin is now called Other Name.
Understandable.
So it's going to take a long time, but I'm going to fill out the space underneath this island. Eventually. So, I'm going to go check on the mob grinder. It's not an XP farm, it just grinds up the mobs. The thing I have to be careful of is if there's any live ones down there, they can be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to come back during the daylight. Whew. Yeah, I may have to end the stream sooner than anticipated.
Are you not feeling well?
No. The lightheadedness is, well, you saw me trying to place blocks, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
normally that clumsy.
Yeah.
And just
You can
button
take a break
mashing.
and then come back on later. I'm sure
Yeah,
people,
I mean,
well, your fans will understand. Just kidding.
I mean, the
Why did
fish.
you never sleep?
Oh, no, I did. I slept loads. It's good. I'm just.
This is a single player. The only multiplayer that he does play is on a realm, a private realm owned by a few friends of ours.
Yeah. Which.
I think he's at the Discord. Are you?
I don't really have this Discord used other than for people I know. I'm afraid. It's more just for the mostly administrative purposes, to be honest. It is nothing personal. It is just
business.
yeah. It's where I also keep a lot of my work stuff, my day job, which is vaguely, you know, what's the word?
Vaguely revealing more details than it needs to be.
Not really. It's more just it's where I keep all my work, and I'd rather not just have that, you know.
Be accessible by so many people that can copy it.
Yeah. Because of my work, you know, it's like my job stuff, and there's no means of locking it, other than as literally just taking pictures of the files to be like, this is the thing. I'm a 3D designer, and I have a lot of work in progress stuff, and
Well, there are ways to lock it.
there
By the
are,
way.
but it's not really like worth it for. That's the thing, 'cause like it's in my private Discord. It's, you know. I mainly use the Discord because my phone really doesn't like uploading things to the internet. But upload stuff to Discord, fine. So I upload stuff to Discord, and then I can use my computer to put it wherever I want it.
They asked if you can join them in their world.
Do you have a realm or a multiplayer server? I could potentially do that, yeah. I don't know what you would have in mind for that. I would just, you know, generally mooch around and do my own thing, unless there was something particular in mind, but You know, I'm somewhat flexible on that. I'm trying to think of phrasing. You would need my Minecraft name to be able to invite me to anything. That would be a thing. So I'm getting very slow now.
Yes, that's understandable. Like Kululu said, your health is more important.
Yeah, so if you guys want to chat more, feel free. I'm just, being a little
So
vacant.
got most of the unpacking done. I think the only thing I've left is like to set up all of my figures and stuff. But I think as per requested or suggested by some people, I might try to set up like a camera and do like a little video of me setting up all my like anime figures and stuff. If people are interested in that, I don't know.
Sounds fun. I think I'm going to go and blow up a large chunk of the desert. That seems like a good idea right now.
Thank you, Joe. I was gonna get to that the second.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to come in here and come and promote your own stuff, at least, you know, at least have some style to it. Tell us what you're doing, you know, what you're trying to get done. Don't
Say
just be like,
hi.
yeah.
I'm sorry, what was deleted?
Someone keeps coming in and saying that they're streaming live, and like I went to their channel and they're streaming them play Minecraft live, but they just keep coming in the chat saying I'm live.
It's like, okay, well, you gotta persuade people, you know, you gotta get them interested. Like, you know, why should they go and watch your stream rather than this stream they're already watching? You know, yours might be loads better, but we don't know this, do we? Because you're just being like, live guys.
Or you know, you can be like, hey, if you're interested in this stream, could you come check out mine later? I do this. Lots of people have done that.
Yeah, I do that for other people, loads.
So, why are you blowing up the desert?
Because I don't like it.
Also, he can't mine, so this is his way of getting blocked.
Oh.
And that outcrop's been annoying me for days. It's persisting though. I'll give it that. But yeah, now I've got the creeper farm. I basically have an unlimited supply of TNT.
So basically, you're like the Amish, trying to find workarounds for technology.
Yeah.
Well, I can only make wooden tools, or I can buy them. So when I can get my toolsmiths to sell me diamond pickaxes, I'll start going mining. But I'm not mining with stone tools. No one wants to see that.
Yes.
Not for a prolonged period of time, anyway.
Yes, Bossalot. That is very American.
Now, I'm going to make a pillar mine, I think.
What is a pillar mine?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this big old pillar of TNT. I'm going to see how far I can get it into the ground.
Oh, no.
So, let me just get those bits. Now, hopefully, it'll only set one off at a time. But it's most likely going to set off quite a few of them. So, let's find out.
Yeah, they're going to go everywhere. You need to have an escape route.
Do it.
Alright, that mostly just exploded into the air. Okay, that didn't work.
But it looked cool.
Yeah, that it did. It's a big old crater. But yeah, the blocks getting blown apart is not too conducive. So I'm thinking one thing that might work is that sort of piston clock. Well, it's not a piston clock. A piston clock's a different thing. A redstone clock with a piston, and just drop TNT down like a mine shaft, and have it light them on the way. I don't know. I'll make some more soon. I'm gonna try and
When you're feeling better, after you possibly go lay down and stream again later on.
no, I'm gonna keep this one going for now. I've gotten braining. That's a reasonable. That's not actually. That's a really poor yield of blocks, but it's some blocks. Oh, there's more back there. That went quite a long way.
Kululu said explosions always making me feel better too.
Yeah, so that's a bigger raggedy hole in the landscape. Plan will be to just put one down, and then... Because you know TNT drops when you place it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to start putting it on the edge of the crater, staring at the abyss. And I'm hoping for some miracle to break... No, yeah. That's me very badly mumbling Nuclear by Mike Oldfield. Huzzah.
Concern?
Yep. So I'm going to stand over here and watch the mob grinder for a little bit while I have something to eat and hope that that will have some positive effect. So I shall stand on the prow of my longship and I'm going to mute myself for a minute while I have something to eat. I will still be here, I'll still be looking at the chat, my loveliest guests here will hopefully communicate with you, but I need a minute.
Yep, we will try. Also, Kululu, don't explode your puppets. Your puppets are cool. That's not okay. So how are you today, Stein?
I got up, played a game, the friendo, got back off that. I got my coffee. I'm ready to go.
No, Kululu. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Stein might, even not me.
Take me home, country roads. Do it.
No. I used to be in choir for like 3 years. So I do know how to sing. I'm just not very good at it anymore because I am deaf in one ear. Partially, not fully.
Was that after choir?
Yeah. It happened in September. I went snuba, so that's like where you go scuba diving, but like they have the air tank on a boat like above you. And I went 30 feet underwater, and I didn't regulate my ears. So, yeah, the water in my ears, it kind of like partially ruptured one of my eardrums from the pressure of it being that far
Yikes.
down.
You mean by regulate, you mean you plug your nose and blow and try to rebalance them?
Yep, but it's really hard to do when you've got like a little like breathing thing in your mouth. So yeah, I can only kind of hear out of one ear.
Nope, we have Kululu telling you you're old, which is true. This is factual.
I'm not old. I mean, I'm older than you.
We need wise tales from back in the day.
Well, Kululu's older than me. So if anyone should be telling old wise tales, it's him.
The internet?
Yeah, the internet. I remember the days when your parents couldn't be on the phone and you be on the internet at the same time. You'd be on the computer and then mom would be like, I need to make a phone call. Get off the computer. Kids nowadays, they'll never understand. Mentally, you're about 3? I don't know how old I'd be mentally. How old are you mentally, Stein?
I don't know.
I sound like I'm
All this and not
63,
being able to talk.
or Stein sounds like he's 63. I don't think Stein sounds that old.
No, I'm not that old.
Well, yeah, Jem, because you steal people's cookies. That's why you would be 7, because you steal other people's cookies.
16 on a good day.
61 on a bad day.
Is that age where you just get misanthropic? Just hate everyone?
I mean, isn't that kind of everyone?
No, don't be silly. Oh, by the way, the dogs and the cats. No.
Huh?
The dogs, the cats, the pets, are they intact?
Oh, I have the dogs. I have to go get the cat later. Because I didn't have, like, I can't get him if I don't have everything set up for him. But I have the dogs. They're very upset, though, that they don't have, like, a yard to play in. And then, like, I don't have their leashes, so I couldn't really take them on, like, a walk this morning. They're quite confused on, like, the whole new living situation.
Mima, you shut your pie hole.
No, I don't hate everyone. I mean, I don't really interact with a lot of people. So if it's not like online or at work, I don't generally deal with people. But when I go to the store and out in public, yes. Yes, I cannot stand people. Hi, Ben.
Did Stein just tell me
We're
to
not
shut my pie
allowed.
hole?
Your pie hole needs to be shut.
Ah, now it's open. Congratulations, you got what you wanted.
Joe, I tolerate people.
Yeah, I mean, if you've sent me an invite, I can try and join your realm, if you have one.
They want you to do it in their next in your next video, I think.
I mean, I can try that. So if you send me an invite, that is my my Minecraft name. Because my main name was taken, and my secondary name was also taken. So my backup name. So I've only got 3 TNT for this one, but
Kululu, don't be depressing in the chat.
Kalulu, I will teach you calculus to teach you why they have a certain
no.
in-between and there's values that can be derived between them. Don't make me.
Kululu's like stupid smart, so he probably already knows calculus. He does like computer stuff.
he has a
You
big
know your
brain
integration?
Me? Oh no, I'm terrible at math. I like cheated and cried my way through math in high school.
A great example to us all.
Yes.
I disagree. Whichever it is. I used calculus to figure out when I should take a shower. Spoilers, it's before you go to bed.
Yep.
Then why do you need calculus to figure that out?
Well, I need the calculus to derive the answer.
Okay, I will give you the thing. I think like some of the processes of math, like probability and stuff like that, are very useful. But like figuring for x and like in this, no, just no, no.
Algebra, you mean?
Yes, algebra not necessary.
No, it's kind of necessary for taxes.
I
I
use
think
algebra more than pretty much anything else I learned in mathematics in school.
Yeah, I use algebra and stuff in my job. The
In
good
watchmaking,
old-fashioned.
there's a lot required if you're doing it, like production-wise.
So
See, I took 2 semesters of accounting, and all of my accounting knowledge has been way more useful than anything I learned in algebra.
yeah, because it's applied algebra, isn't it?
Yeah, math for business was the best college math course I took. It taught me how to do math that mattered. And I went to trade school.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure Stein knows what that is.
Algebra isn't necessary for Texas. What?
No, the whole, if you can calculate whatever that is. Yeah.
I'm not picking up what he's putting down. Please, Kalulu, expand for me.
And Bossalot, algebra is not necessary for taxes, if that's what you're trying to say.
I want to think that he said Texas on purpose.
Yeah.
The only thing
If
that's
I
required
know
for taxes,
him, he's playing a 3-level game with you.
the only thing that's required for taxes is that you have to pass stupid standardized testing. Like, you can be dumb the whole rest of the year, but if you pass your standardized testing, you'll get a diploma, because that's how it works.
Understandable. Right, let's try and do something a bit more interesting, because this auto-fishing lark is, it works, but it's not good for streams.
Well, you got a request to build a pyramid, you got a request to build a lighthouse, you've got a request to build a giant statue of a cat.
Excuse me?
You've gotten some requests from people.
Why are all of these guys here? Also, you know that baby village that was out here last stream?
Yep.
Yeah, he's still here. Why are you like this?
He's trying to run away to live
Oh
his
no, there's
life.
another one now. How are they getting here?
Okay,
I
I think
see.
I don't know how they're getting out.
Well, I know how the baby one got out, because it's the obvious problem. Of when there
They
wasn't
can get
already a
us
baby one
through.
out, I put a way in for it to get back in. So yes, I fear I'm going to have to completely enclose this island. Yay. Right then. Hopefully chocolate buttons and lemon water will have helped. But I do not feel good still.
Did you buy more chocolate buttons yesterday at the store?
Yeah. So I've got fences. I've got some wood for making more fences. I got some sticks. I could make gunpowder, but I won't. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make one. Stop falling in the cactus farm. It's bad for you.
Kulu said you might need to double the height of the fence.
No, it's not they're jumping over. It's that every now and again one of them will like go around the sides, like around here. So I need to fill in that area. Because I made sure that they can't actually get out unless they can, like, throw themselves. So what I'm gonna do is try and shove this guy. See, why? Why are they like this?
Did you not want to go back in?
No, just a
Or
bunch of
another
them.
one? Oh, good. They just like to float. You know? As long as they don't go out to sea like that one guy did when you were on your boat. I don't see what the problem is.
Right.
No, Debs, he didn't kill the villager. Villagers.
I killed one in the
should say.
past because I did everything I could to save it, and it then just went no.
And so he had to bestow the wrath of Skog.
Oh, I didn't know skeletons could have power weapons.
Yep. It's worse when the pillagers have them. Multi-shot crossbow that can clear a room. It's not fun. Now,
Didn't you find a skeleton in diamond armor that one
yes,
time?
and I got its armor. It was very nice. Right, now
Oh.
I'm a creative person sometimes.
Okay. Why are you gonna blow up the trees?
See if it works.
What did the trees do to you?
They were happy.
And he became afraid.
I wanted to see if how well it would work. Kind of too well, actually. I wanted to fix the ground. And
Trees are loud.
the game is lagging. Oh, that's getting worse. Why is this... Right. Let's open up Task Manager and find out why. Oh, this is awful.
Still waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, it's really. It's not too bad from what I see.
Stream will probably end up being okay. It's the
So you playing?
yeah. Right, let's have a look at so Firefox. Okay. Pause the stream playback for me. It's saying I've got very high power usage from Minecraft, which is
I'm sorry, what was that again?
a very high
Yeah,
power
okay.
usage from Minecraft, apparently.
Well, as it should be, yeah.
Well,
Using
yeah,
the
but it's
graphics.
still, you know, it's not that intensive, I thought. It's Minecraft.
Are you using the GPU or an APU?
I've got a 1060 card. So, I would imagine a GPU.
Yeah, should be overkill for Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I think it's fine now, it's just every now and again it stumbles, and it's really irritating because my brain is already being slow enough.
Can you check the temperature on the card?
Not expediently, but yes. It's not okay. I'm not
Nice
hitting
on
any of
PPA.
my clocks. It's just got very high power usage, and apparently my. I'm saying it's not hitting the clocks, but it is using all of the power, which makes no immediate sense. So I'm going to have to minimize the game a second. You're probably going to hear lots of system sounds. I'm going to open up my hardware monitor. Oh no, that's worse. Okay. The chocolate buttons and the water I had, they helped briefly. And right, let's play the game of what's wrong. Okay, that's why. I've found the reason why I feel bad, chat. I'm very sorry. It was a bit slow on that front. My like handful of ribs that are just in kind of the wrong place. Yeah, they went in.
Yeah. Oh no.
They're normally sticking out. This is unusual. And by unusual, unpleasant mostly.
Benjamin,
Right.
but you're a doctor. Tell him what's wrong.
You have rickety rhinitis. I'm very sorry, but you only have 3 years to live.
That's not.
But
It's
it's
too long.
okay. It's okay. Your Chinese voodoo thing, whatever it's called, the thing that soccer moms like, says you're gonna have a very happy time.
So apparently, what clock is that for? I think that's my GPU, my graphics card. Is running
Chinese
at
zodiac, that's
49.
what I was thinking.
It's gone down in temperature. So I don't know what it was doing, but it was. It's consistently gone down in temperature since it started. It was running at 60 when I opened the viewer. 60 seems a little warm to my mind.
You're cutting out pretty frequently for me. But if you just said that you had 60 degrees Celsius on the card, that is no problem.
It's down to 47 now. I'm using the very, very high 17% of my graphics card. I think it's a power issue by the sound of it, which means it might be...
And there's the CPU pegged.
I'm not that much of a big brain intellectual. Let's see.
Should just be in the task manager.
Is that the CPU temperature? That's the GPU temperature.
Wait, how are you playing and checking this at the same time? I'm
Two
impressed.
screen. I've got two screens.
Really?
Yeah. I've had two screens for ages. They're good.
Oh,
Right.
I thought you said 2 streams.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, sorry chat, I am trying to get the game to stop stumbling long enough that I can actually play it. Okay, I'm gonna need to get some dirt. Yeah, both my power usage is very high, despite it, you know, not hitting much capacity. So either my power supply unit isn't rated highly enough, at a guess.
You're using the full supply of your power supply.
I've no idea. Okay, this is just silly. Look how many of them are out here. What are you doing, you... Pick a collection of expletives at this point. This is just ridiculous.
Let me see. Let me see.
They're going for an afternoon swim.
If they
You're being
weren't quite
trapped.
high
Oh.
level, like this guy who sells my diamond swords, they'd be going for an afternoon drown. That is so ridiculously bad. Right, yeah, my power usage is apparently very high.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's just what it considers to be high for what's available, or if that's high because of it, you know, what it wants me to
Send
have.
me, put a screen cap of the task manager on the Discord.
Give me a
It just exists.
second. Sorry about this, chat. I've gone from
There's got to be something.
me
here.
having a headache to my computer having a mild aneurysm, which is probably impacting the stream quality quite dramatically. Have a slightly wonky screenshot in
Kululu said restart the game should clear any blank left in the memory. Yay, Java. 'Cause I guess Java did an update.
Nah, it's probably just because I've blown up a lot of things. That didn't help. I'll get this thing finished, then I will do that, though. Yeah, I planned to try and build up the ground underneath this first, but needs must. So I'm gonna just... So about this, chat? Yeah, there's 9 people watching now. Yeah, this is... Okay. So I'm going to keep a length of fence there. I'm going to put a block behind it. So anything that gets out will have a chance to get back in again. Okay, 23 dirt left, that's not many. I don't know what the villagers' fixation with getting in water is, it's really weird.
Just, you know, I don't... refreshing for them. They work all day doing
No, they
their
don't.
job.
These guys have been doing nothing, they've just been standing here. Getting in my way and giving me a headache. Shoo. Right, there is nothing keeping you here. Just stop. It's time to stop.
Oh man, I'll get rid of that AVG software.
It's not doing anything, is it?
It is.
It's well,
Not
it's,
much right now.
oh yeah, it idles and it does reasonable, you know, antivirus stuff.
Yeah, maybe in the past.
I think capital punishment. Give it a try.
Get out of it. Are you going now? Are you actually going to leave? I'm very happy that I'm streaming, otherwise I'd have probably just set fire to all of them. And not even with fire arrows, just with, like...
Oh
Flint
no.
and steel.
He sells power... See, I would, but I don't want to set fire to my farmhouse. So this fella should better just wander over the fence. That should just be a thing that he can do. Right. The frustration is quite amazing. Okay, so I do need to start filling in this coastline to stop the wibbly things falling off too much, because there's so many golems down there, I just kind of feel bad for them.
The person who wants to play with you later asked, what's your Minecraft name?
My Minecraft name is Skog Does, which is on the screen, so it is SGOS SKOGS DOTTIR. I would normally be Skog or Skogson, but they were not available, so I have Skogs Does. As that is also I believe, my name on PUBG. I haven't played PUBG in a while. So yeah, plan would be to try and backfill this to stop things getting stuck underneath the island. However, it's quite a lot of effort, so I'm just going to... What?
What?
Okay, yeah, this game's being bugged. Right, let's save and quit.
Oh my god, the iron golem's stuck down there.
My bigger problem was I had 33 blocks of sand. I put them into my taskbar, and then it dropped like wood. Not wood, sorry. I had 33 blocks of wood, and it dropped like sand. Yeah, GPU is running at a flat 41 degrees now, so I don't know what happened earlier when it was running at above 60. Let's do a test. Let's put the stream playback back on. And see if that helps. This should probably spike both my clocks. We'll find out. Sorry about this, chat. My game is just bugged right now. Restarting will hopefully help. If you're running at a flat 41 degrees, you may have to look into a heavier power supply unit. Oh dear. I can actually load up one of my old saves a bit later on if you guys want to see the things I used to build. I was very exciting. Very.
Okay. Get this Java edition.
Hmm? What? Okay, there we go. So that's the oak planks are back in my hand.
Hello.
I can
Hello.
hear you. Yeah, he's talking.
Oh, Skog, bad things are happening to you.
What?
Oh,
I
for a
heard something.
second.
I can hear Stein, and I can hear Ash. Apparently there is some problem hearing me.
We can hear you now.
Okay. Weird. It is indeed so laggy. I've been trying to resolve this, Toxic Gamer. Just restarted it.
Awesome. Hello.
I'm currently trying to monitor it because the game just completely stalled. Let's have a look. My temperature's actually gone down since restarting the game.
Good.
Even though I'm running more than when I was testing it earlier. Discord's probably not helping things. Discord is, however, running minimized. So I'm going to get some sand from my house. Where do I have... What?
What?
I've got some wool and some flint? Where have I gotten that from? I don't know.
Maybe when you had a
What
big
was
explosion?
that? My inventory makes no sense right now. So... That's not what I meant to press. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. Okay, 2 wool. 2 black wool makes no... Like, did I blow up a sheep? I guess I blew up a sheep. Put
don't think
it
so.
back on the screen. I have to add you. I'll just put it in the chat. But yeah, if you want, I can do a... I can go and have a look around your realm, whatever, in my next stream. That sounds interesting. So, need to put some more torches down. Just to keep
Have a
all...
collab.
I don't know
Try
if
that.
it's about a collab, but I can. I'll definitely go and definitely go and check it out, and I will do my best not to cause any harm to it. However, creepers will creeper. The amount of times people have blown up one of my railway stations because they forget that it's on semi-automatic, and that they have to actually restart the movement sometimes, and then everything explodes. Which gets rather tiresome. Is it twice now Omegon's blown it up? And other people have contributed.
Gem.
I think Gem did it on purpose. She has her dynamite fixation. How's the stream looking now? It looks okay on my end.
It looks pretty good here.
Now the thing is, like, I've never seen any villagers just over here. Maybe it's because there's no way for them to go and, like, you know, set themselves on fire or something.
No, they only want to go where there's death and destruction and despair.
Yeah, they're a cheerful bunch.
Yep.
So I'm going to go and put all these in my auto composter. Yeah, I'm still... Oh, it's actually a decent bow. It's actually better than mine in some aspects. I'll go and combine the two. I'm being so slow today, this is silly.
You can't help it if you don't feel good. Not by choice. You thinking of a name to name your bow?
Yeah, I can't... I had something in mind, I can't remember what it is now.
I was clever and named mine Boomstick. The Evil Dead.
Chat, do
It
you want
doesn't have a gun.
Do you want to weigh in?
Yeah, what should Skog name his bow? Call it Bow Derek.
I can rename it.
Bodacious.
I've currently got it called Flamen because it sets things on fire. Very exciting. Right, let's drop off some stuff at the house. I have lots of arrows now. I'm going to use up this fishing rod. That's something I can do. Let's try and have a go on the auto fisher. So cast. I'm playing on Java, which is not cross-compatible, unlike the Windows 10 version, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid I will not be able to join you, little Neymar. But thank you for the invite, or at least the thought of the invite. I don't think so. I got the game quite a long time ago. Alright, that's that one out. So I think what I'm going to do for now, just because the stream has been a bit of a bust, in terms of me being out of it for quite a long time, the connection issues, the server issues, all of the lag, there we go.
Having to deal with me and Stein being on here.
No, it's more the dealing with me not being overly conscious at the beginning. Yeah, I don't have the Windows 10 version, so I'm afraid I am unable to join in. Right, so I need to go into the place here, and then for the last bit of the stream I'm going to go and show you around a few of my other worlds I've done. They're really, really bad, to be quite honest. However, I might jump onto the multiplayer server, though, briefly. So yeah, I guess that's it for the main part of the stream. Anything after this point will be me bumbling around in some different places. So yeah, I will save and quit this world. I will try, I'm never going to go back to these worlds anyway, so let's see what happens. This is, I think, the original one, and this is from quite a while ago, back when Bill and Stu were running the Warhammer 40k Guardsman game. Because I have Junker 5 and Cromwell Prime as my 2 world names. When is your next stream? I might stream a bit later, but looking at the time, I probably won't until I stream with Omegon. And at the moment, I'm not streaming that server on this channel. So I'll probably be back tomorrow about lunchtime, afternoonish, in somewhere, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay. Alright then. What is that tool setup? Ugh. Oh, it is wrong. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't live far away. Maybe this way?
And also, if you are curious, I might start to stream my Minecraft stuff again, and Skog occasionally jumps on there.
I have no idea where my house is. Do I have a house? That looks out. I don't even have food in my taskbar. Oh, there's a hole in this cliff. Did I not have a house? I thought I built I've not actually been on here in so long. Okay, I don't live here. Because this is the world I think it is, if I hadn't just deleted the old ones. I've got a big, dull-looking tower house. Let's go this way, I guess. We're in a bit of a forest. There's lilacs and stuff. Sheeps. I don't recognise any of this. I don't have any food. Alright. I might delete this world. Afterwards, I don't even have any buckets, but I have doors. So I must have put doors in something. I could make it actually.
How long ago was it that you played on this?
I don't know. I'm gonna hope I've got a bed. So I'm gonna make. So crafting table. Some new recipes. Chest. Okay, let's plant these peonies. Now, if I have a house, this will be the quickest way to find it. Ooh. Now, let's find out if I have a house. Respawn.
Possibly.
Nope. I did not have a bed. Alright. Let's save and quit that one. So Cromwell Prime was not a good one. Let's try New World, because that's an exciting name. I actually might have had some other ones that I've deleted, I'm not sure. Sorry about all the delays for this, but I thought it'd be a little different at least. I might give everyone a quick tour of the other multiplayer world I'm in. And if anyone fancies joining that multiplayer world, then I can recommend it. It is a nice one.
How long ago did you hit your goal?
A few days ago. I should be reaching it. The thing is, though, that the goal for what it is, the actual product is only available in... Or... What? August or September. So I'm on an island with some cows. That's it. That's all I've got.
GG.
There's nothing. Like, you have nothing.
You have cows. Be appreciative.
You do. You have moves.
I don't have any sapling. I could legitimately just sit here, wait until a travelling merchant turns up, buy some saplings from him with the no money I have. So that map, bit of a bust. Alright.
Kulu on an island with some cows. Yes, I know you're in England.
Cows are quite good swimmers, you wouldn't believe, but they are.
Objective, survive. To just survive on an island with cows.
I can see the Covenant dropships coming in from here.
Whenever I look into the corner of my room, I can just see my OH centre just sitting there looking cheerful. It's pleasant. It's going to have a friend soon. Because of all the lovely, generous people in the chat.
That is a fair point.
Oh, Benjamin.
Kulu,
Ah, there we
Kulus
go.
that they float, not swim. They also can't walk downstairs.
This farm is very, very basic. And the whole place is just a bit dull, but I put some effort in. So I've got a little tool shed, which has literally no purpose. Got a house, it's got an auto forge. Yeah, very exciting up here. I've got a mine, which had some leaks. Now, somewhere down here, I think there's a dungeon. Oh.
Huh?
That's always useful when you've got your house on a slime chunk. Yes, this is how I used to do mining before I gained intelligence. It works, it's just not very good. Yeah, this is
Why
my...
did you bother leaving pillars? This isn't real life.
Yeah, I think I need somewhere to put torches, and I don't just put the torches on the floor. Yeah, me not understanding how fences work, but also understanding how fences work enough so I don't get shot. And I don't know what was going on there. It looks kind of funky, but otherwise, yeah. So over here I've got the new house I was making. It's a little better, but it's still... There you go. This one was still when I was not really knowing what I was doing. And yeah, this bridge to literally nowhere useful. Yeah, this was about it. I hadn't really explored, hadn't really done anything. I built a house, and then I started building a second house. Also just realised that house has an attic, but no way to access the attic. Well done, me. I think I must have had some older worlds, and I've just deleted them, because I used to have some where I would build, like, just chunky little towers, and give them, you know, really... I used to fall off the roofs a lot. Multiplayer then, so this is the Popcraft server. It's a nice one. I have had good times here. Where am I standing? I have no idea where I am right now. I'm near a sky pillar. Oh, I'm in the swamp, that's it. So, if I remember correctly... George built most of this village. I built this. Let's go into the Wibbly. I have no idea where this leads to. Ah, cool, I'm here. Ooh. Someone's been here. Now, if I remember correctly... Ooh. That's new.
Okay, that person did it again.
Okay,
Should I
like,
just
Connor,
channel them?
right, you got one chance to just tell us something, or I'm just gonna mute you off the server. Because it's just... Tell us, what, like, you know, why do you want people to go watch your stream, other than just because you want people to watch? You know, what are you getting, you know, what are you doing in the stream? I don't know what this is. This is a Nether Hub. Alright, let's see where this goes. Not been here in a while. Ooh, alright then. This leads to... nowhere. Fancy. Right. Let's go home. Map room. When it loads in. So, this is the multiplayer server I had been on for the longest time. I'm still technically here, as you can see. I've lost my head. I used to have a hat of my own head. So, this is my main house, where I'm standing. At least it used to be. I then have the new one I've built. That's George's place. He's got a big church. He's got a thing in construction. He's not finished. He's got a main house, original one. Midnight Marauder built that house and those two. I built a longship over here. We renovated this town. I completely built this town. We repaired this town. Repaired this town. I completely built this town. Good times. Right, let's go on a quick tour around the place.
It's a big map.
It is. It took a long time to make as well, because this is before you could buy maps.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of iron, a lot of redstone. So this is my, you know, this is my house. It's ooh, there's a lot of people on right now, so I can't go and show you some of the things. It's got a little porchway. Yeah. Wicker Man. Ah, that head is still there. Ooh.
That Wicker Man is terrifying looking. Also,
Burn
why
it.
would you want? Why would you want a head? Why would you want a thing of your head just hanging on a wall?
So people could recognise it was my house, if they recognise me So, here's the underground garden, if I can get into it. This was the original house. It was like that. It's had a lot of terraforming around here. But yeah, I rebuilt the entire... The house used to be made of wood, then it was made of a different wood, and then I made it all out of stone, and then I made it all out of mossy stone. I'll take you to the tree house, as that's, I think, the best viewpoint for a long time around. They've not been on here in a long time. They built this little house quite quickly. I built my little cottage, which I think is some of the screenshots from my old streams. Here's my very basic sugarcane farm, which has some sugarcane. Nice. Those are new. Ooh. I don't remember putting these here. I probably did, but I don't remember doing it. Oh yeah, one thing that I really want to get on the other server is... Not that. Oh, this fella. This is a conduit. You may notice I'm not drowning. It's also the coral I got. That's not what we're here, though. We are here to go past Midnight's house. Now I can go up the lighthouse, which someone sky-pillared off that island that I picked out for it. Yeah, let's go to the lighthouse first, why not? I'm just kind of padding for time a little. I'm not padding for time, I'm just, thinking, how long have we got? This will be enough. The conduit means I can just swim underwater all the way here. Oh yeah, there used to be a spiral staircase in here, and it was suffering. So I took it out. So this is, you may notice, prismarine blocks and
It's really pretty.
sea lanterns. And is hideously expensive to build normally. So this is, I guess, a nice little view. So we've got the thing over there. There used to be a different flag there. There's only a few flags there, actually. George's house, Midnight's house, my little castle. We had a sea plank to make a big pumpkin farm, but it never really went anywhere. The other thing you can do with this is... Whee! Whoop! So yes, we have the lots of American flags. This looks different. Okay. Know where that person is. There might be somewhere not too far away. This has been expanded a bit since I was last here. Right. The treehouse. The treehouse is what I was actually going to try and show you. I made this quite early on. Oh yeah, I built those minecart tracks without the use of an iron farm as well, which I find to be, personally, a bit of an achievement. So the lighthouse over there. A slightly better view of George's place. There's the stables. The castle. All good things. Now, I need to climb down here just enough. And someone has kindly moved the water and planted trees. Ooh. So there's all these automatic doors. Yeah, this world is a 10 by 10 kilometer in each direction.
Yeah, those are really nice builds.
What are you on? I am on Java 1.14.2. Apparently someone has a keep near that person. That's cute. Now this place is a bit of a maze. We'll start at the top and work down, I think. So we have the library, which isn't finished yet because books are still kind of time-consuming to make when you have this many of them. Yeah, there's actually a top floor. I'll go up to the top floor. But yeah, this server seems to be really kind of specific and particular about certain things, so I don't really join in with that side of it. They're like, oh, you know, I'll sell you a housing plot for like a bunch of diamonds. And it's like, right. Yeah. It's a nice view from up here.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, I spent quite a long time building this. So I'm going to start just going down the ladders. So we've been to the library, as you've seen. Down here we have snooker table. Another big fireplace. I can make those better now. Another big fireplace and a big bed. Nice little desk. Made a wardrobe. I think the staircase goes the wrong direction. I have the little viewing gallery onto the Great Hall. Now, assuming no one's come along and been very inconvenient. Yes, the wall of banners. So we have many different flags. Some of them are very sort of interpretive, in that they're, you know, as close as we can get them. Some of them, most of them were not made by me as well. Some of these look different than I remember. So I'm pretty sure we made an EU flag and we like tucked it off somewhere in the corner. Yeah, we've got a. I think that's meant to be the original Kyrgyzstan flag. That's quite an old one at this point. That's meant to be the flag of Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, Scotland, Denmark, Mexico. I want to say Norway, Sweden. Those could be several different countries. Obviously America. Someone at one point did decide it'd be very funny to come in and replace all of my flags with American flags. I did not take too kindly to this. Can't believe they've done this. So here we've got the sort of guard room. And here we've got the kitchen. I never really finished the interior, but it's, you know, it started. Then we've got a barracks room, another barracks room.
Kululu says, I don't see a white flag for France there.
There's my just storeroom. This is most of my storeroom, but there's some other bits. I've got these little barbicans I made. Whoop. Oh yeah, as an aside, this server has the very useful thing of, let me just pick one, this one. Tree fella. The entire tree is cut down and leaves saplings. It's really good.
Oh, wow.
We have the old auto forge, which to my knowledge actually has an enormous amount of XP in it. The old prismarine chest, got the ender chest down there. Now I think this was my valuables box. Oh yeah, there we go, yeah, like 100 and something diamonds. Other stuff, I didn't really use the materials, so it didn't really bother me. I've got Frankie, Bernard, Jeff, Jet. Who else we got? Billy, Amy, Boris, Spot, Wheezy, and Jeff. Got a little kitchen in here.
You pick the weirdest names for animals.
There were some casualties. Most of them were paired. Yeah, so I've got these little towers at intervals. Let's go for a run around the castle. This big gatehouse, which I tried to make fairly impressive to anyone who would be arriving. I can now improve that a lot with things like the new lanterns. They'll make this so much nicer. Little bridge. Got a prismarine road. Chicken coop. Sheeps. There's one thing of this server is it's quite limited in redstone contraptions. Because of it's such a big... Well, put this way. That's how many people are currently on. There can be more than that. So, yeah. There's my stables. Where's... Oh, no, some of them are still here. That's good. Flofnir. So, yeah, there's George's one. I don't know if he's finished this. I used to be on here more, and then I had to work a lot, and then I didn't really get time. But, yeah, this is a very nice, impressive structure. It's not finished, sadly, but it's also got quite a lot of sheep in it. Oops. So I suppose I should take you lovely people on a trip from Vrangia, which is this sort of general area, to... Oops. Let's go to Alexandria first. Although we'll go via the Longhouse. So the lighting engine's a bit weird and these roads are a little narrow, but we made so much of this road. Good times. So I built this on New Year's Eve. This entire building, New Year's Eve, ready for New Year's. It's quite dark inside, but it's a huge, great, dark feast room. So originally it was going to have some other bits and pieces in it, but it never really got finished. Also, the banners are not too great. So
They're so impressive.
From here, you trundle across the headland. Oh, yeah, there's a thing someone made for me, and I'm really not sure how I feel about it, but I'll show you guys. Yeah. The floor is made of soul sand, which is really... There we go. Yeah. This was a thing that got made.
That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah. I don't know.
That
But,
makes it...
let's take the main road from Vrangia.
Is that where people make donations?
Hmm?
Looks like where people sacrifice their children to...
It was made...
to glorious Lord Skog.
It was not made by me. It was made by Midnight. He also made this monorail, which totally fits in with the nice rustic atmosphere. My dudes. So, here is Alexandria. We have... Got a nice desert town. There's a sheep gone in here. Also my rabbit pit.
Kululu said it looks like his bedroom.
Just gonna quickly pit stop, I don't know the last time I slept. Now, I can't actually sleep unless everyone sleeps, and I'm outside. Oh yeah, there's the other longboat I made. You may notice the similarities. This one I think has a wider width to it. That was good use of words for Skog. Well done. Wider use
Really?
of width.
Flawless.
So yeah, try to maintain the village here. I'm not sure if the villagers are still... Oh, they are still here. Okay. Ooh. They're all chilling in there. This villager farm. I think this was originally a village breeder. Doesn't work anymore, but it's fine. This was made by village spawner Chunkerwolf, but it doesn't work anymore. As they've changed how that works. So from Alexandria, the road leads... Well, I'll try and take you around all of it, but this stream's going to run a little long, actually. I'll be quick. Right. Get a view from outside. I made this tower because I could. Let's visit Nullus's house. Home Nullus. There we go. This was our friendly anarcho-capitalist's house.
Is it extra AF knowing him?
I'm not sure, but it has lots of capitalist flags. I made that ziggurat for him. There's a few of his friends' houses nearby. Ow. Yeah. Because, words. Because you can teleport in the server. Well, that's a new Skyplank concern. You don't really need the roads, they're more for like aesthetics. Because I had the reasoning of, if I'm going to be on this server for a while, and I'm going to leave it for a while, I want people to be like, this guy had some good stuff going on. As opposed to one of them. Because I think there's some houses on here which are just ruins. They don't even look like they were finished. So, home, not caps lock, home, eel. So the sign of the lecherous eel was the inn I made. Alright. So it's a little friendly little pub. It's got rooms, private room, which has my bed in it. It's a little attic space. Not very much to see. I had tried to make this into an actual villager village. I don't know if they survived, but this was the original, I guess, me having a go at things. No one's looted my armory recently, that's good. I have my timber yard, big church. Not very much to see, I'm afraid. Made a little block of houses to try and attract some custom, in case people did want to move in nearby. I think someone did say that someone's started and they put a crafting table in. So, home, nearest one after this is Zimbabwe. We needed names for all the villagers because we couldn't just keep calling them this village because that wasn't very specific. Now they've not all been killed, which is pleasant. So we've got all these guys here. Again, the village doesn't really work anymore, but with some beds, it could. Someone's moved in here. Rude. Have they taken my sign down? If they have, I'm going to be disappointed. Nope. Renovated by Skog Does. There's that huge monstrosity up on the cliff. I'm not going to go and show you that. It'll just make you sad. So, home... Mexico.
Why did y'all pick just random country?
Okay, so Zimbabwe is in like a nice savanna-y place. Mexico is in like a big dry desert with like all the Aztec ruins. This is where I put my sheep farm. Because when you can't have automated sheep farming, you need to do something else. So this was the Andes Yoda compact village design. With some beds, this would probably work rather nicely. Also, whoever took all my crops, I can't believe you've done this.
I doubt they're watching.
I know, but I still can't believe they've done this. So, yeah, here's the villagers. Put a bed in each of these houses. This will be a big village, no time at all. See the longhouse from here. My castle's just over there. If I carefully fall off this cliff. I'm not. This probably won't work too well. But your Uncle Zero helped me make this place. I tried to make it fancy. I've just got prismarine shards in here. I should really get rid of those. What's in the box? Nothing's in the box. Come on. There we go.
What are those shards good for?
Making lights, mostly. Yeah, this fall is almost fatal. So if you open the door like that, it is. There were 3 zombies. I don't know. Right. Home. Where have I not shown you guys? Constantinople. This is a warp. This is a big town created by a group of players. Someone has stolen all of my horses and left the gates open. Thanks. So this is the Varankian guardhouse with the people who were active at the time. Now, I'm not suggesting that I was trying to flex on people, but pretty much everywhere around this town you can see that tower. And this is actually like the watchtower that is made by presumably the person who started the village. You may notice that it's a decent view from up here. Then there's that tower. And it's quite chonky. There's quite a lot of things about. It's a nice little place. It looks good, but it's a ghost town. That's kind of the problem. Like, get a few villagers moved in here and this place would probably be a lot more lively. But, you know, that's not my decision. I just made that.
Mm-hmm.
And damage reduction, yeah. I have a fish dispenser. It's actually been used. Oh, that's good. Someone has been collecting free fish. So, I guess we'll quickly run up here. I've gone after the 3-hour mark, so I may have to come back here another time. But I guess I will come up here and show the sign. So it's the, I don't know what that sign's for, but the weird flex but okay one has been here for quite a while. So yeah, I'll leave you guys there. Thank you for watching. I will maybe be back later. I'll probably be back with Omegon, however, at about 9 o'clock on his Omegon Plays channel. If you cannot find it, then I'm sorry for you. But I'm not going to link it right now. Someone's link it in the chat. Feel free, but I need to stop because I've been talking for quite a long time and I've realised that I'm not making sense anymore. So, have a nice day, everybody. Bye.
Later.